going on, y'all? This your boy Brian back with another video. Welcome back to In My Car Creations. And in this video, as you can see by the title, I'm gonna tell you 5 things that DoorDashers or Git drivers in general, but DoorDashers especially, probably didn't know. And I'm gonna give you 5 things that may help you out. You may have not noticed. You may never thought about it, so I'm gonna give it to you. I'm not gonna have the intro too long, but welcome back to my channel. If you find any value out of this video, please, like and subscribe. It will help me out so much. I'm getting back to the YouTube swing. I'm trying to pump out these videos for you all and to give you value, and yeah. And as you can see from the description, just by people that probably don't know, a lot of people probably don't know, I don't have too many subscribers, hoping to get more subscribers. But the description of my channel, it is about gig work. That's one portion of it. But I also do videos about gaming, gaming aspects of gaming. I love sports. I'm a big fan of sports, football especially, and other topics like personal topics. So I'm trying to reach out to a wide variety of audiences. A lot of people wouldn't gravitate to that. A lot of people go to channels just to watch something specific for entertainment or knowledge or to get ideas or whatever. I'm a person that I'm into a lot of different things. I like a lot of different things. I want to reach out to more people. So if you would look at this video and then next couple of days or next week, I make another video on a totally different topic. Well, this is what this channel is about. I cover a lot of different things. So hopefully you still find interest in it or check it out or whatever. I will very appreciate it. Yeah, and it's going to be a long road. I got another channel, my mental health journey. Go check that channel out. I'm just starting that channel too. Just a journey about my mental health. It's going to be a lot of good things over there. So a lot of people have, like mental illnesses or things they're going through, depression or whatever. That's going to be a channel where we can reach out to each other and share each other's experiences in life and stuff. But that's that channel. So I'm gonna get to this video. I know y'all clicked on this video because y'all probably wondering what 5 things y'all may not know, but and I wrote it down in a notebook. So if you see me looking down, I'm just make sure I don't forget nothing. So without further ado, let's get started. Number 1, Google Maps. Or not Google Maps, but the internet. Google, I'm sorry. A lot of times when people accept the order and they accept the order, they go to the restaurant, some people may look at the address or the drop-off destination right away after they accept the order. Some people, they get to the restaurant, they pick up the food and they just hit confirm pickup and they go drop the order off. They just let the GPS navigate them too. But there are situations where the drop-off location may be a business. It may be somewhere downtown. I don't know where your city is, how densely populated it is, but there's a lot of places got a lot of different buildings and a lot of different numbers where you don't know where the numbers are. So if you find yourself in a situation where the customer put the address, it's the full address, it's the right address, and they got the building number or the address number on there, but you have to go somewhere where there's 15, 20, 30 buildings, and you arrive to the location, what the GPS take you, and you sitting there looking at the buildings, looking at doors, seeing what the numbers are, and it can be a nightmare because it could be buildings across the street, because sometimes the GPS ain't all the way on point. So what I found to do is, like, if it's like, say for example, I'm in Greenwood, South Carolina. If it says 479 bypass 72 Northwest, I know that's not a house. I know that's not an apartment. So what I do, I just type in 47, go to Google, go to the internet, just regular Google, type in 479 bypass 72 Northwest in Greenwood, South Carolina, and it's probably gonna ping a business name or business description probably gonna come up on the internet. And you say, oh, I know where that's at. So more so than not, you should know, if you dashing your market a lot, if you live in the area where Dash at, you should know probably more times than not where that place is. I mean, you probably say, okay, yeah, I never would have found that. I never would have you know, I would just be riding up and down looking for numbers on the buildings or on the walls. And since I Googled it, you know, it just gave me the direct business, so I can go right to it because I know exactly where it's at, you know. So that's just a nugget, you know, just a little nugget where, you know, if you're not sure where it is, you don't feel like looking for the building number or nothing like that, just Google it, the exact address on the internet, and it'll ping, it'll come up with a description, whatever place it is. So that's the one thing that you probably didn't know while doing DoorDash. And number two, shop and deliver. Yes, this is an easy one. I don't have to really go in detail with this one, but shop and deliver. Okay, you accept the order. It's a shop and deliver order. That's probably for new dashers, or probably for people that's been dashing probably only for a month or so, and they never really did a shop and deliver, or they choose not to, and they finally decide to do it. Of course, you're gonna need your red card. You're gonna have to have your red card activated. You go in your app, your DoorDash app, and put your number in. I think it's the expiration date, and activate your card before you do anything. But you go in the store and you shop for the items. You know, you get all your items, and you may find yourself at the cashier, the checkout, and your car's not working. You're wondering, well, do I got the right items? I don't know. I didn't want to, you know, go get the wrong item and it don't go through because I don't have enough money on the card. Well, no, that's probably not the case. The case is, before you go to the checkout, it's going to say proceed to checkout. You have to hit proceed to checkout before your items will go through, before you're able to pay for the items that you shop for. So when you shop for your items, you know, and you move on, that you completed all your items, it's gonna say proceed to checkout. You hit proceed to checkout, that's when you can pay for the items. So remember, you always got to hit proceed to checkout, or you will not be able to pay for the items. I'm just telling you right now. So that's just a little nugget, another little nugget that you may or may not knew, but a lot of people probably just, you know, new dashers probably didn't know that. You know, they probably just shop for the items, and they probably, you know, hit submit or whatever, and they don't hit proceed to checkout, and they find themselves probably thinking the red card don't work. So that's just another little nugget. Number 3, jump to task. If you have a stat order, if a stat order comes in, or if you got an order and then you proceed to the restaurant or the store to pick up whatever items, and another order comes in and you accept that one, you got a stat order. You go to the restaurant, you pick up the first order, or you go to the, you know, whatever store you're picking it up from, Dollar General, it don't matter where it is. You get the first order, okay? And that first customer probably lives closer than the second order that comes in. Or it might be similar distance, but if it's hot food and you picked up the first customer's order and it's been sitting in your car because you had to wait 5 or 10 minutes at the second pickup, then you're probably like, you know, I really want to get that first customer their food first, you know, because that food been sitting in my car. Even though if it's in the hot bag, I want to get it to them fresh as possible. So after you pick up the second order, you can go on the app. I think you got to hit the hamburger sign, and you can actually it's either the hamburger sign or the question mark. I'm sorry about that, but it's in the top right hand corner, and you can hit that person's name that you want to drop off to first, and hit jump to task, and the GPS will automatically convert it to where you dropping that order off. The one you hit jump to task, you dropping that order off first, because I like to do that, especially if a customer tip good, or just the principle of a customer, you know, already had placed the order, then the second order come in. That first customer, I think, in my opinion, deserve to get their food first. So yeah, you can hit jump to task, maneuver, and it may be a situation where the first customer is a little closer, and it makes more sense, logical sense, far as the way you're gonna navigate, you know, in the road, what navigation you want to take. You know, it'll be, you know, you have to make that decision. Like, okay, I can go to this first customer first, and then that'll just lead me to the second customer, and then I can just come wrap back around to where I usually sit at a hotspot, and just make your life a little bit more easier. So yeah, and that's another nugget. And number 4, scheduling. Okay, I know there's a lot of top dashers out here. I know a lot of people probably know about this, and I don't know if this standardized across the board, but if you're a top dasher, you know you can dash anytime. But as far as scheduling, I noticed, and I'm not gonna go too deep into this, but I noticed sometimes, and I don't know if your acceptance rate's got anything to do with it, or your completion rate. I don't know how many dashes you have to do, but I realized sometimes you can schedule at 3:00 p.m. It usually happens in my market, in my area, Greenwood, South Carolina. You can schedule at 3:00 p.m. Other times you have to wait to 12 a.m. after 12 a.m. to schedule, because it won't pop up till after 12 a.m. So I don't know how the things work, how it work like that, what goes into that. So sometimes it's 3, sometimes it's 12. But I just want to let you know that, you might thinking, well, why can't schedule? It's 4:15. Well, sometimes you might have to schedule after 12 o'clock a.m. And sometimes you're thinking, okay, well, I got to wait after 12 a.m. and then all the way again to 12 a.m. the next day. Well, the next time you making, schedule at 3:00 p.m. So just check that at least twice a day. Or you maybe sleep at 12 a.m. But at 3:00 p.m. I usually are able to schedule myself. But if you find yourself not able to schedule, I don't know if your metrics got anything to do with it, how many completions you got, how many deliveries you got, your completion percentage. I don't know. I'm gonna look into that. But sometimes you may have to dash out to 12 a.m. And number 5, hotspots. Everybody know what a hotspot is. Everybody goes to the hotspot. Everybody sits down, maybe by themselves with their buddies, sitting down talking, just waiting on the order. Well, this may not be very big, but to me personally, if you've been waiting on an order, or you just been waiting in general, and whether it's slow or busy, well, it don't matter. If you're sitting around at a hotspot and you know for a fact you see 3 or 4 dashers that that dash, and just say we got a restaurant called Fusion Japanese Restaurant, and there's 3 or 4 dashers in the vicinity. And every time the Doordash app refreshes a hotspot, it goes for 10 minutes. Usually what I do, if I know it's dashers around, I know it's not very busy, if Fusion Japanese Restaurant pops up for the next refresh on the hotspot in the app, I will immediately just drive over there and just sit in the parking lot and wait on the order, And I know it's 3 or 4 other dashers that's a couple hundred feet away, but I actually drive to the parking lot, and more times than not, that order will come to my phone before it goes to their phone, and whether I take it or not, that's one thing. But usually I don't chase hotspots. I don't drive all around the world chasing hotspots every time it changes. But if I'm in right a couple hundred feet away from a restaurant, and I know I see a lot of dashers sitting there also, I was just going ahead to get the leg up and go to the restaurant and go and closest to the door as possible, without parking in a handicap spot, of course. But I would just go to the restaurant, and I'm not saying we in competition with each other, but I just try to put myself in the best situation possible, the best chance to get that order, because I know more times than not, a lot of times when that hotspot changes to a specific restaurant, and the restaurant just right a couple hundred feet, if I usually drive to it, they usually send it to me. Sometimes they send other orders on the top of that too before they send that order, and I will wait there. And then a lot of times I would get that offer, and sometimes I would get other offers from other restaurants while I'm sitting there. And it has been times where I sit at that restaurant for the whole 10 minutes of the hotspot, and it refreshes and no order never comes in. So be aware of that too. But that's a little strategy I like to do, and it usually works out. So I hope this, and that's my 5 things that you may not know about DoorDash. I really, really hope this video inspired somebody, or somebody, at least one person that'll make me happy, got something out of it. One of those 5 things they may not knew, or may knew but wasn't sure about. But yeah, I'm gonna continue to pump out videos. Like I said, every video It's probably not gonna be about gig work. It's gonna be about other things. I'm just trying to reach out to a lot of people. I love people, man. I love doing this. I love, talking to you guys. If I can just grow my channel, I can reach out to more people, and you can, leave comments on what you want me to talk about, or what videos you want me to make. Yeah, I'm about to get ready to start my shift right now. Doordash, actually. I'm at the Chick-fil-A. That's like my spot early in the morning. Then I kind of move around lunchtime because other places open up. But if you really enjoyed this video, or if you got anything out of it, or you just like who I am as a person and my personality, just please share and like this video, and please subscribe. It'll help me out. It'll give me motivation to keep going. I'm gonna keep going anyway, but y'all will give me extra motivation. I thank y'all for watching. If you reached this video, you reached this point of the video this long, I very appreciate it, and I hope y'all have a blessed and wonderful day. Peace out.